This is a $50,000 piece of technology. It has autopilot, a glass roof, and heated seats. But the owner? I'm eating a $1.25 cup of instant noodles for dinner, because after paying for the car, I only have $5 left to feed myself. I have no kitchen, no fridge, and a strict budget. If I spend $10 on lunch, I don't have enough money to charge the car to get to work tomorrow. Welcome to the diet of the American working homeless. Most Tesla owners use the frunk for charging cables or gym bags. I use it as my pantry. I have no fridge. That means survival rule number 1. If it melts, spoils, or needs cooling, I can't eat it. My diet is 90% preservatives. It's not about health anymore. It's about shelf life. This is my hunting ground, the Dollar Tree. I don't look at flavors. I look at the calories per cent ratio. A fresh sandwich costs $5. That's my entire budget for the day. So I put it back. Fresh food is a luxury I can't afford. Inflation hits differently when you are counting pennies in the checkout line. I'm not shopping for pleasure. I'm refueling a machine. Dinner time. The ambiance is actually not bad. I have a 15-inch 4K screen. I have surround sound. It feels like a private cinema. The smell of cheap food lingers in the upholstery. It reminds me that this isn't a luxury suite. It's a 40-square-foot metal box that I can't escape. My stomach is full, but my soul is empty. Sure, I saved $30 on dinner tonight. But at what cost? You trade comfort for cash. You trade dignity for survival. Sometimes I stop and ask myself, is everyone quietly feeling that life is getting heavier? Not because some dramatic disaster happened, but because of all the small, ordinary things that keep piling up until they're no longer small. Take rent, for example. There was a time you could get a decent one-bedroom for $900. Now, the same apartment jumps to $1,200, maybe $1,500. And you still have to compete with 20 other people just to get a viewing. Wages crawl like a turtle. Rent runs like a cheetah. Then comes the cost of living. A trip to the grocery store used to be a routine errand. But now, when you walk up to the checkout counter and watch a small basket of food flash across the screen, and somehow become a 3-digit total, your heart sinks a little. Eggs, milk, bread, things that used to be the most basic parts of daily life, suddenly feel like luxury indicators. Do you remember the moment you realized inflation was affecting you? Maybe it was when you caught yourself checking prices more carefully, or when you hesitated to order takeout, or that day at the gas station, when you couldn't decide whether to fill the tank all the way. You're not becoming stingy. You're just trying to survive. And healthcare. Every bill feels like a punishment written in numbers you can't decipher. You don't even know where half the charges came from, and you don't dare ask. Because asking only opens the door to even more confusing fees. And then there are the hidden costs. Parking fees, service fees, membership fees, convenience fees, fuel surcharges, random subscriptions. You need a secret 4-step process just to cancel. None of these things destroy you all at once. They chip away at you, slowly, until breathing feels like effort. Have you noticed? We're all trying not to get crushed by life, but life doesn't seem to care. And yet, despite everything, there are still moments, small ones, that keep you going. Maybe it's a stranger holding the door for you, or a friend texting, "Hey, you okay?" Or maybe it's just you, alone at night, whispering to yourself, just hang in there. Because deep down, even though living is getting more expensive, at least you're still here. You're still breathing. You're still trying to make tomorrow a little better than today.